of Maxim machine guns. See what he's going for, see if he makes it work. He's going to need some sterner anti-tanks soon enough, though.
I want to point out, by the way, the mechanized battle group is set up from Jove, working with the commander pick. He's gone for special operations, so he's going to go for the command panther.
Nice.
Really, really great. You know, obviously not having tier 4, it allows him to bring on a late game vehicle, as well as having the benefits of all the specialist units whilst working up to 10 CP. So that is a really good.
Oh, the Panzer II looks as dangerously close to that mine. No, it does indeed go around the site blocker. Another duel between a T-70 and the Panzer II Lukes. Being pushed away frontal armor penetrations from both. Well, very small ones. Elsewhere in the centre, you've got the combat engineers with flamethrower pushing away the Volksgrenadiers. Rakettenwerfer coming up in cloak to try and support the T-70. And there's another one waiting for that T-70 should it rear its ugly head around the corner. Where's this Dushka game? What's that up to? It's trying to watch over the centre. Because Luvnest needs to try and get the victory points in his favour, and he's just about managing to do that right now. Here come the conscripts. Going to push into this munitions point. Doesn't want a tango in the north right now. Feels like he can better chance himself in the south. Oh, the combat engineer building. So Luvnest, he's got the Lend-Lease, he's got the M4C Shermans as a possibility. How do you feel about them as a choice on this map?
I've seen them used really well on here, so I wouldn't say it's a particularly bad choice. It's not going to stand up against Command Panthers, though.
No, nor is it two Rakettenwerfers.
Interestingly, Jove has just brought on a Stuka, which is about to hit the field.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I wonder where that's going to be used, really, because I haven't seen that much static play from Luvnest. Even the MGs have been kind of moving.
Yeah, I think it is just that, though. 4 MGs will be static at some point, I guess. Oh, T-70's in a dire situation. It's going to be able to get out, though, and it does manage to get rid of a Rakettenwerfer, which has been taken by combat engineers. Could be that the take that Luvnest needs. The Panzer II Lukes doesn't think so. It's going to go straight for this mine. Needs to be wary there. Takes a an 18 aid regardless from that one-man conscript that's currently retreating. Nothing to follow up, though, so the Panzer II Lukes will survive this. Here we go. The Werferman's getting in position. Is it going to go for its first salvo right now? Because I've zoomed in on it, so I bloody hope so. No. Bloody rude. Absolutely rude. Very.
To be honest, after that retreat, he could have done with moving it over to the munitions point and firing on the base.
I was thinking just that.
A lot of units there. I think probably it's a little bit of an overextension for what he doesn't know.
Isn't there? Has. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things, isn't it? Benefit of Hawkeye.
The majority of us would go for that, though.
Yeah, let's face it, I think he's been a little bit too...
the majority of us couldn't resist trying to fire on that huge, massive infantry in Luvnest base right now.
So juicy. Come on, that would have been beautiful.
Well, you know, Walter did it earlier and got away with it. So.
Oh, here we go. It's better late than never. Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? Oh, on the centre. Nah. Rubbish. So Luke's getting a bit presumptive. It's got a Maxim to contend with just there. The T-70 again with the duel. They're the only tanks built. It's 16 minutes in the game. 2 light tanks, one of which has Veterancy 2, the other lacking behind on Veterancy 1, only 3 kills.
I love seeing the medium vehicle play.
Yes.
Bricked into it. It's really, really good. They're both using them really well as well. Luvnest is doing quite well, I would say, at the moment. He's really starting to get back into this. That stolen Raketten's moving up on the right VP as well to try and get the Panzer II. Instantly combated by the Volksgrenadiers. Luvnest blobbing.
Yeah, seemingly. His infiltration raids in. They don't actually do much damage. Here comes the Panzer II Luke, so that surely will. T-70 also coming in. This is a big engagement down. This could go wrong for either player right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of room for error to come in.
Some big hits on the T-70. Stolen Rakettenwerfer watching over. There's the one of the 2 Rakettenwerfers Jove has also in position. Elsewhere in the centre, it seems this conscript's taking the central VP, and that's what Luvnest needs to do. What?
Panzer 2 just cloaks to get out of the engagement there.
So strange.
Very, very good decision. Well, it's a good decision because the Raketten's lining up for him. So,
yeah, no, that just means strange as in it's such a very odd thing to see when a tank goes invisible. Worse is the Jagdpanzer. Right. All the old Hellcats from Co. 1. Destruction is inevitable. That's nice from the Maxims. They do manage to run away though before a single one of those infiltration grenades ignites. Stuka with only 4 kills, all 4 of them from that 6-man Dushka. It's lit up in the central VP. It's had its barrage ready for a while now. Not found a target as of yet.
Yeah, I think it was still a strange decision because I didn't really see any static units for that to fire at.
Mm.
So I kind of wondered what it was actually going for. Maybe he's been playing Luvnest and is used to Luvnest going with the mortars. We've seen that way too many times, haven't we? So it
yeah,
been a good counter for that preemptively.
I mean, let's face it.
Bit of a spend.
What the hell is it firing on? Oh, here we go. Alright, it killed 5 things there. Every single one was a Maxim squad, so it really hates machine gunners right now. No squad wipes over yet. But I think its calling in life, Dan, its calling was to attack that headquarters building when there was like 5 squads grouped around it. And Jove second-guessed nature there, and that's, you never second-guess nature.
No, definitely. I mean, it would have been worth a go, really, wouldn't it?
Oh, definitely. Grouped units for Luvnest. He's trying to fortify his position here. He does have the northern VP, as the southern VP is making a go of this, Dan. He's got to, because this is game 2 and he's got to make it work. Let's do a fuel count. We're on 137 for Jove. He needs a whopping 225 to get his Panzer V command tank out. He's got the prerequisite command points now. It's all about getting the fuel. Luvnest, where do we stand on his tactic, Dan? Has he got tier 4 up? Is he thinking of anything other than...
No, the Shermans have just been unlocked, so he's obviously stuck on tier 3 because he likes his T70 mid-game rush, which is something he always uses quite important. You need to be careful of the Panzer 2 here because he could detonate that mine if he misfires. Quite close, depending on the Rakettens. Nearly done just that. Yeah, I mean, this is a sensible choice. Panzer 2 dangerously close. Jove is incredibly good at dodging those mines. He's missed so many by the skin of his teeth.
Quarterback conscript there lobs an anti-tank grenade at least 80 yards into that Panzer 2 Luke, so not bad there. Triple cap about to be initiated for Luvnest. Also, here we go. There's the big M4C Sherman. Oh, bad camera, sorry. Usually the reset works in that case. I do have to say the Sherman could be an interesting unit. I mean, it does have Rakettenwerfers to stop it, but it has pretty strong frontal armour, so as long as it stays in position, it can really do some damage in this particular current battle lines.
They're great units, but the thing is they're not going to match up when this Command Panther comes in, because obviously the marked target with its 60% damage increase or whatever ridiculous thing it brings is, it's going to take that down very, very quickly. So Luvnest is going to have to be extremely careful with those units when they come up.
Oh, big hit there. This time only kills 1 combat engineer, so it was big in terms of pyrotechnics, not so good in terms of actual kills. 9 kills still, so not a single kill actually.
Didn't actually get any units then though.
Yeah, seemingly. Looks like the Sherman and the T70 have relocated to the south. The Panzer 2 is currently in the north though. Don't know what the Volksgrenadiers are waiting for. Looks like they may pick up this Maximum retreat. It's got a difficult retreat path, especially with the Lukes in tow. Elsewhere in the centre, looks like we've got Sandbag fighting position coming up again. Oh, they do get the Maxim, so that's a nice win for Jove. Elsewhere, looks like Oh, the Lux is in a bad position. The Rakettenwerfer is open up though, protecting it from this Sherman that's still gunning for it. One last shot. The turret traverses, gets it in. Still going to go for it. It sees that it hit that shot, but it does not want to be found out. The Rakettenwerfer's currently facing south. However, the T-70 opens up on the back of the Rakettenwerfer's. Big shots in.
Yeah, could have done with making the retreat there.
Main gun destroyed of the Sherman. The Shrek just needs one more shot. The T-70 is going to try and deny it. Don't want to risk it. So that's another Rakettenwerfer down.
Yeah, it's a risky one. Luvnest could recap these as well. He's playing incredibly well against Jove at the moment, and you know, already got one Raketten there, saving him from having to buy his own AT.
Yeah, so he's got two now.
The second one.
No, it looks like a four-man folk squad. He's going to take it, and that's pretty good for Jove. So, all in all, he didn't actually lose anything there. He's managing to repair his Luke's double time with the Automatron engineers. He's got the Stick of the Zeus ready to fire. Zuthus, sorry.
He was stacking 800 manpower a second ago, so reinforcing these Rakettens isn't going to be much of an issue for him. Big thing though is that the Command Panther is coming out soon, and Jove's done a really good job of keeping the central VP, the one that's obviously closest to the battle group, for a majority of the game. So when this Panther does hit, which it now has, it's going to really help him to secure and hold 2 VPs, and then of course is when the fun happens, is when we start to break Luvnest down a little bit more. Veterancy's climbing up now to Veterancy 5 and 4 on a couple of squads there, so it's going to start becoming a very, very strong army, and Luvnest has to really focus on getting those squad wipes right now, I think.
I mean, does have a second Sherman in position. Maybe if he can catch the Panther out with a mine or something stronger. He obviously has the Rakettenwerfer he stole. Would you recommend him possibly back-teching to get a Zis out right now, or just getting a Zis out of tier 2? Oh! Big! Panzerwerfer, what the hell is it called, Dan? Help me out there. Stuka Zufus there. Actually wiped something.
Sorry, what did you mean back-teching to get a Zis out?
All I meant was getting a Zis out of tier 2. I know he already has the actual building. Yeah. He actually the building, obviously, but I just mean in general, you're past that kind of level of tech, but you get one regardless.
Yeah, I mean, could be good. I mean, he's just lost the Rakettenwerfer, hasn't he? That he
Yes.
picked up.
Here we go, the Sherman's going in. It's got the Panther's frontal armor facing it, a pretty precarious position. There it goes, bounces off that glacial frontal armor, wants to retreat out of there, and does indeed.
No use of mark target though, weirdly. He out of, yeah, okay, so he lost the munitions for it during that engagement.
Yeah, so it could be an option.
Yeah, I mean, it was an option. I think he probably didn't need it, to be honest, and he's not exactly floating munitions right now. He needs to be quite careful about how he uses everything.
What the hell was that?
There's mines on the south side.
Oh, is that what that was? That is. Ooh, the T-70's getting dangerous as well.
He's been trying to tempt that south side for a while, and every time, as I said, like, the P-70 is so good at going, you know, north and south, and just really quickly pushing off squads, especially the Stern Pioneer hasn't been able to break any ground yet. So really Jove's only available options are on the north and middle VP, of which he is kind of securing at the moment. He could really, you know, lock this down. We've still got the Schwerer Panzer headquarters that can go down at some point. That might be a nice one to go on the right VP or just secure the mid. And, you know, and then he can start branching out, but it's probably not the time for him to go on 3 VPs yet. Could be stronger.
So glad this game has finally opened up. We've got a frenzy of activity in 3 locations at any one time for moments there. It was really interesting to see. That 3 Panzer Lukes, 30 kills, 1 vehicle, 29 infantry, pretty powerful there. And soon to be more as it attacks this Vet 2 Maxim with reckless abandon. Importantly, you'll note that Jove currently has 2 victory point control. It needs to do that because Luvnest has actually been in control for a long time recently.
He has, yeah, he's got key control, but I mean, it's looking ever increasing a strong position for Jove at the moment. And
oh,
Jesus.
That's another machine gun destroyed by this Stukazufus. It's currently got done 22 kills, so it's done a lot better than we originally thought. It's been pretty good, actually.
The one thing that we really should note here as well is that Jove has spent the entire game, you know, putting an army in his hands that allows him to deal with everything. And, you know, the Stuka was an odd choice in a sense, but, you know, It's not getting crazy amounts of kills, but it's always, you know, providing a wipe, forcing a retreat, just a general nuisance. And obviously now that he's teched the way that he has done with the battle grouper and the mechanized, he's able to still bring out the command panther in good time. So the Stuka hasn't been so much of a waste in his investment. He's still had all the resources he's needed.
Here we go.
Exactly
Luke's versus Sherman in the centre. We've got a Panzer Strike watching over the little buddy though. However, an anti-tank grenade goes in. But here comes the big command panther though. It's going to keep that Sherman at bay. Third Sherman on the field, currently squishing Stern Pioneers. Going to take one last shot in. It needs its turret to face the 12 o'clock position. Take out this Panzer II Lukes. Oh, it hits the Sherman by accident. One more shot required on this Panzer II. Gets it. Oh!
Yeah, great play. Still no use of marked target. Oh no, he did use marked target. Sorry, he must have used it on one of the other ones.
I think he took out this Sherman here. It's abandoned, but he's going to be able to protect it for the time being. There he goes. He's got this. Is he going to sacrifice the 3-man conscript? I think he probably should do. Oh no, he's got a 6-man. He's probably going to do it with that. That's probably a better idea, to be fair. But I'd be worried about it. No, I'd sacrifice a conscript to save a Sherman anytime. So there is that Rakettenwerfer waiting for him. He needs to be careful. Needs to be careful. Oh, hit the wrong one. Ah! Oh, here comes the command panther. One big shot needed on the weakest Sherman. Will it get it? The other Sherman's trying to block. No, it takes out the strong Sherman thanks to the Raketten as well. Great shot there. So out of those two Shermans, you would have expected the one with a 3% health to die, wouldn't you, Dan? But it was the one with about 80% health that died.
Yeah, I mean, the use of marked target there was really, really good. You can see he's ploughing his munitions into that ability now to deal with this. It's a really, really sensible thing to do as well. And now that retreats come in, and yeah, every time, it's crazy, really. Luvnest is still performing really well, I'd like to say, though. He's doing very well to keep the map dominance he has had. It's only going to take one good push. I mean, I think he nearly had it then. He nearly had Jove on a bad position. Wondering if Jove has seen the demo that's just gone down on the left-hand side strategic point by the base. Not sure whether he actually spotted that, because it was quite a quick sight.
Yeah, and it'd be an odd one to see. I fully agree.
Yeah, he could be losing a full squad there if he does that.
Dum ba dum bum 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 bum. Hype, hype, hype. Just needs to be a little closer. He's on the right edge. He would only lose a couple of models right now. He's probably going to try and time that. We'll get line of sight in the meantime. It's a pretty interesting thing. Right now, it needs to be said, Jove does have 2 victory points. It is getting quite close in terms of overall situation right now. Oh god, Dan, look at this! Speerpanzer headquarters! It's so close to the centre. That is a real ballsy move.
Yeah, I think it's a very sensible move though as well, to be honest. That's going to allow him really like so much room to move now. You know, Luvnest is going to have to focus on the center. The center is obviously like the hub for all the reinforcements where all the infantry are, so it's going to be difficult to attack that point anyway. And it's going to leave the Panther to go down to the south, draw Luvnest attention. I think it's very easy for him to kind of flex out onto all 3 points now. And this is the point we were talking about earlier, where he needed to get himself into a situation where he could start going to all 3 areas of the map. And now it comes down to basically how his micro is, because he needs to be able to micro engagements in 3 sides. Luvnest needs to be able to wipe him off whilst he's doing that. So it's a good time for both players, to be honest.
Oh, there's
definitely more prone to making mistakes whilst he's in 3 areas of the map, though. Luvnest can take advantage of this.
So Luvnest is heavily invested in these 3 Shermans, one of which may be going down to the command path right now with that ability that Dan has rightly mentioned, increases the damage output of this big Panther. Look at that! Main gun destroyed, nearly killing it with 1 blow there, and had 60% health remaining. Unreal.
It's incredible ability.
There's the difference though. 2 Panzer Strikes both hit. The Panther is going to go for it, Dan. It's got 2 weak Shermans in base right now, and here it goes. Oh! Splash damage on that Sherman. Takes it out, manages to retreat regardless. Its frontal armor's now facing, so it's at no detriment to this Sherman. There you go, ricochets off the frontal armour. Elsewhere, you got the T-70 capping the south.
The whole time that's been going on with the command panther, you know, he's throwing incendiary grenades all over the map, fighting on the south, doing so many things at once. It's really unbelievable.
Unreal. It's such a high level of play in this game. Absolutely ridiculous. I think, to be honest, I think we could be up for a photo finish in this particular game because there's no way Luvnest is, in any like plane of reality, going to be satisfied with losing 2-0, of course. So he's going to play his absolute heart out, and Jove wants to seal the win. He does not want to go to a decider because that would level the playing field and it would lose his advantage and his confident feeling that he, you know, worked so hard to attain in that first game.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit heartbreaking for him, I think, because he's been the king for so long. Maybe he's been a little bit complacent and relaxed recently.
Yeah, it's possible.
Well, it definitely is possible. Who wouldn't be?
Because on his stream, before ESL started, he was playing against easy, hardcore, like 1v1 scrims all the time to get back into it. And then recently on his stream, I've noted, to be fair, he played DevM recently in scrims, so it's not like he's taking his foot off the gas completely. I think other players have started to motor and started to really get into it, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. It's just the standard has gone up as well, and it's nice as well. You know, we always talk about Jove coming in and just upping the level of players. You know, we're hoping that DevM brings that to the table eventually as well. Is that really lifts the skill needed to be the top person.
Where the hell did that hit? Was it down south? Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
I only killed 4 Maxims. Unfortunately, I don't have surround sound headphones, so I can only say left or right. I can't say up or down.
Best thing if you want to do that is hotkey the snooker to a number, and then when it fires, press it, and you'll get an idea of where it's going to fire.
That's a good point. Or you can alt tab and like change the direction of your camera and wiggle. Then you get radar. That's what I used to do in shooter games.
That's not alt tab.
Sorry, press the alt key and pan, because then, you know, like in shooter games when you got left-right channel headphones on, you can, if you swivel your position, you can locate footsteps. But if you stay stagnant, you can't locate them because it's just left and right. But if you turn around, you get 3-directional triangulation of sound input. That's it. I used to be good at shooter games back in the day. Call of Duty, cough. Not a real game, cough. Oh, here we go. We've got the Panzer command tank's got some veterancy too, which actually will start getting quite powerful in terms of aura.
Yeah, I mean, the aura does, in the later stages of veterancy, extend out to the infantry as well. That would be an absolute disaster. The way Jove is using this vehicle, especially with the mark target, means that he's getting a lot of veterancy quick, and that is a very dangerous situation for Luvnest. If it does eventually extend into infantry, you can really kiss these Shermans goodbye.
There we go. This is Luvnest struggling to get into this northern quadrant of play. This avenue is dominated by Jove right now. The Shermans, the T-70, can't really get into position as they would like. He's trying to gun them down, but he's got multiple Shreks, and Rakettenwerfer is waiting for him. But he's trying his hard. He's microing so much, so far everywhere.
Yeah, it really is. VPs are starting to even out a bit as well. It's getting quite hectic on the VP front, really. Luvnest is doing a good job. But at most, it's only ever a double drain, and it's just not enough really to put the balance.
Big right Stuka Barrage could do a lot of damage against these tanks, surprisingly. No, maybe not. T-70 rushes in against the house. Luvnest is microing like a beast. He's microing 3 tanks in unison at any one time. It's brutal. However, he's not picking up this. He is. Look at that. He retreated the conscripts immediately. A lesser player would have let them die because too much is going on right now.
Engineers just walk straight up to the Schwerer Panzer headquarters, just to flame it a little. Maybe take out the top gunner. Then,
Ooh, the Sherman against the Stern Pioneers. This is Jove not spotting the danger as fast as Luvnest. So Luvnest is really on the top of his micro right now. You can tell that. He's angry, he's bitter. He wants to get into this ace game and he wants to win this tournament. He is top dog and he wants everybody to remember the name, Luvnest.
Oh god.
2 Vet 5 Panzer Shreks are going to be an absolute menace to deal with these Shermans. They're going to open up avenues for the Panther command tank and also the very soon to be built Panzer IV yacht.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a right decision. I mean, that command Panther can actually pretty much 1v4 most of the Shermans at the moment with the help of the Raketten and some of the infantry, so Panzer IV is going to be great at making sure that the south side is held very well. It's good pressure on all three fronts. I really like that Jove is paying attention to what each VP needs. There really is no other kind of thought process behind this. It's like, what does each VP need? Does it need anti-tank? Does it need A-tank? It's...
I love that flare ignite from the Panzer IV then. It's like, you know, yo bitches, I'm here. Firework display. How about that? Oh, dude, you're gonna love the you should be
Oh
on.
shit, it's the J-Dog!
Yeah, the J-Dog's here! Panzer IV yacht in the house! Flares everywhere! You know it, baby.
Like the Kool-Aid.
That's it. Indeed.
Well, that's gone very, very quickly sour for Luvnest. In fact, Jove managed to turn that entire engagement into a triple cap, which is very, very nice.
Can't go sour for him because I was hyping him so much, Dan.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it has. I've been trying this entire game to kind of figure out anything I can say about Jove in terms of teching. I mean, the only interesting thing, obviously, was the teching with the commander choice, which I think was really, really good, and I like that. But otherwise, it's just Volks. It's just very, very Volks. But it's working, you know, he's playing it well. He's playing the AT well. The micro has been really the top point here. You know, he's really, really microing everything well. And it goes to show, you know, you can win a game with near enough anything if you micro it correctly.
Look at his Folks Grenadiers. He's got 4 Vet 5 Panzer Shrek Folks Grenadiers.
I'm aware.
That's brutal. That is brutal. There's hardly any... You know, everywhere he looks, he's got those 12 damage, ultra accuracy beasts just wailing on him.
Yeah, Luvnest is pulled right back at the moment, healing everything, ready for what could possibly be a full-on, all-in
Orgy of destruction. Well said, I like it. Very close to 100 pop cap for Jove. He's on 99. Luvnest himself on 94. They're going to have a big assault right now, and it's all going to have to happen for one of these two players. Look at that, he destroys the green cover. He's got the Sherman coming in, he's got the conscripts also going to help out. Here comes the Panzer IV and the Panther. So will this allow Luvnest to now push the north? Seemingly not. He's keeping his Shermans in bay. He's ready for something to happen. He's preparing for something. Is it going to be a flank? Yes, he's going to go for the flank. He's going to go through the centre. He's going to try and attack the rear armour of these big tanks. Is he? Oh, I bloody hope he is, because I'm hyping him like there's no tomorrow.
It would be a good opportunity for him to go for that tier 4 building. It would be quite nice. Either way, he needs to not let those tanks be so static.
Yes, oh, unfortunately, there's a Shrek and the Rakettenwerfer are waiting for him. He's trying to block in the command tank. It was a trap!
Oh, wow.
That's... Oh, he surrenders! Jove, where's your champion? Second week in a row, he has been the Luvnest Slayer. Oh, my God. What a victory for the Russian.
I don't believe it. 2-game knockout final. That's absolutely crazy. Seemingly the new unstoppable in the community. People are gonna have to, you know, pull up some new techniques to get past this guy.
Come on, do the Russian salute, please, for me. Yes, the fist to your temple, and then you just pretend to sing along with the Russian national anthem. Yes, punch yourself, and look proud of the Soviet nation. Yes, that's it. No, but sideways, not like that, like Bruce Forsyth, kind of. Oh, this is terrible. I swear that's the Russian salute. Anyway, this is meant to be a proud moment for the Russian nation, as Jove is your winner for the second week in a row. There you go. I did, by the way, have the German national anthem also loaded up, but unfortunately we're not able to use that. It is Jove, our champion. He has beaten Luvnest twice in a row, 2-0 this time. What a victory! What OKW play! There was no way in for Luvnest's 67 win streak Soviets there. I mean, you would expect the 67 win streak player to win, but no, in a tournament level play, he's just been thwarted. Great play.
Follow-up to a bit of a disappointment in the NAs last week when he played Joves and got knocked out in the semi-finals. To then, you know, that was out of his territory. You know, the EU is Luvnest territory. You know, Jove has stepped in and wiped him from the NA, and now he's stepping into his home ground and knocking him off the top position. So this could be more of a regular thing. And you know, convincingly, more people thought that Luvnest was going to win that. So this will be very, very interesting to see what people think next week about the players. Of course, so many unexpected things happening at the moment. Walter knocking out Talisman, Devon getting wiped from the first game by Helping Hands. Now Luvnest, you know, being pushed off by Jove, and don't forget Jove took down Jezelin as well today, so he's not the only top player that Jove's giving a hard time right now.
Somebody in Twitch the Twitch comments just said I should get the winner on Skype every week. The fact that Jove can't speak English would be a bit of an impediment to that. I can just say da and niet, so it wouldn't go too well. But I think we should get on with the hosting of Generals, Gentlemen, and the NA Cup that is massively in progress right now. I thank each and every one of you for watching today. Follow me on Twitch, subscribe to me on Twitter, come to around my house and make me some dinner because I'm starving. Stormless, I think, is it your turn to host next week, or is it Magpies? What's happening?
It'll be my turn to host next week, so it'll be my...
Hypey, that's twitch.tv/Stormless for that. It's going to be pretty epic. He's got partnership now, so, you know, that might mean we get 10 more viewers than today. Pretty exciting stuff. Going to get the Russian national anthem off now. It is actually doing my head in. There we go.
Yeah.
And let's get on with the hosting. So thank you for watching today. Great tournament. I'm going to put the replays up. More importantly, I'm going to put the highlight of that big Panzerwerfer barrage up. So you'll see that on my YouTube within the next 20 minutes.
Huge emphasis on going and checking out this highlight on Kotu.org.
It's going to be epic.
Walter put Talisman out of the game in the most unbelievable push ever. Really, really good.
Okay, so how do I do this again? It's host... Generals, Gentlemen, got it. Boom. Done. I think.
Yeah, you should wait like 15 seconds or so after you've finished
to
do that.
It did not work. Are they streaming?
No, because on the delay, what will happen is it's like, it will cut us off like way ahead of time.
Yeah, sure, I believe you. I fully believe you, but it actually just gave me the message it did not work. Just need to check their streaming.
Oh, you /host. Yeah?
Yeah, I did that and it just said it wouldn't work for some reason. Host. Okay.
Are you still streaming now? Oh, there you go.
Oh, it's worked. Yeah, good. Nice.